Hello everyone, and welcome to another game of Warships. Today it's one of my replays and I'm in the Kurfürst, a Tier 10 German battleship. Now I've already taken a bit of a pummeling, but I was forced to stay broadside-ish here because I needed to get into cover and not get torped. So there is that. I did a little bit of damage to the enemy battleship and, well, SJR has already torped an enemy destroyer. So we are on the map, the Atlantic, 3-point domination game. It's tier 11, there is a sub, but thankfully the sub is on the other side of the map. Now, there is also a destroyer in front of me, and here I made a little bit of a mistake, because I could have probably fit into this gap, but instead I maneuvered too much to the side, and now I took an unnecessary torp. Now the good news is, I'm still reasonably healthy. And the Yugomo is cheekily shooting at me. We knew that the destroyer was over there. So this is not exactly new information, but what we do know now is the way it's going. And it's actually turning around and coming in for probably another torpedo go. I suspect this Yugomo is using reload booster because otherwise the torps should be on cooldown. Now the Yugomo probably wants to torpedo into this gap. Now I do have Hydro running, so the thing is, it can't see me right now, so it can't perfectly time its torpedoes. Even though I have Hydro running, this is a very close, and there is a certain risk with the way I'm maneuvering, right? I could just stop here, because, you know, the torpedoes were kind of expected. But I have decided that I should be able to dodge those, and it seems to be correct. So my theory that I would be able to dodge them has proven correct, which is nice. The other thing is, if I had stayed there behind that island, I could have waited just to see if the Yugomo blind torps and so on, but there was always the chance that the Yugomo would try a YOLO. Like, if I sit behind this island and the Yugomo decides to actually push around, it would have probably ended in mutual destruction. And like this, I'm now at a distance where I can easier avoid future fishes. Now our Schlieffen is moving in, so I might just turn around and join it then. The Hindenburg is going broadside, and that works. Well, sometimes lucky. Okay, so the Hindenburg's broadside did not pay off. Well, for the Hindenburg it paid off for me, I guess. The Yugomo is... See, that Yugomo is very aggressive, right? And there is really no reason for it to expose itself, but it decided to do so regardless, and now it's dead. But this Yugomo would totally have YOLO'd me, I think, if I'd stayed behind this island, because it showed no self-preservation there. Yeah, this Yugomo was just living to YOLO as much as possible, I guess. Meanwhile, it looks like we are losing the other side, but we are doing very well with ships overall. And keep in mind that the points, once again, they are just wrong. Like, they haven't fixed that bug yet. There was a new patch, and replay still shows the points wrong. Oh well. Did anyone really expect Wargaming to ever fix a bug? No. Now, the Montana and the Kurfürst seem to be pushing in. We obviously vastly outnumber them here. There is a cyclone starting, by the way. But once we've dealt with the two enemy ships here, this is basically over. We kind of have 3 ships down there, and the enemy has 3 ships down. They technically have the Banham too, so we kind of outnumber them on both flanks, sort of. But if we like take out the ships here without any losses, then it's, yeah, I mean, it's basically game over for the enemy team. Now it looks like I'm gonna get a broadside to shoot it soon, hopefully. I'm I guess I could have shot a little bit lower, but I got a decent amount of damage in. The Montana is going down. Now I've decided to stop angling and just use my rear guns because, I mean, you know, I'm not even sure if the Kurfürst will shoot me. And at this point, just here to do a little bit more damage. It won't citadel me, so there is that. Obviously I won't citadel it either. And there we go. This is basically the game over. Now technically there is still some battle left, but yeah, I never actually saw another ship in the Cyclone. So there is that, we just win. Well, here are the results. It's not the most exciting battle I ever played. You know, we've had a very short brawl, I guess, and that short brawl was at least slightly amusing. And I guess that's the best you can hope for in World of Warships these days. Like, any game that doesn't want to make you uninstall, I guess is a good one these days. On that sad note, see you next time. Have a nice day.